Being of Indian origin, I can definitely say that our Indians, they are very, like Russell Peters says, mind blasting. Blasting, the way they think, nobody can match it. The common sense is out of the world. In fact, sometimes when I chat with our Indians or, they put messages and all that, I sometimes, just sit back and look at the screen and did he just say what he said? Did he, is he normal? Is his brains in place or which location is his brains? I'll give you a couple of examples so that you can tell me whether our Indians make sense or they're totally nonsense. Okay. But I can definitely say that it is mind blasting. Okay. I'll give you a simple example. You remember I posted that video that there were some Indians who, without informing me, came right outside my doorstep and they wanted to meet my wife. They wanted to meet my baby. One wanted to kiss my baby and hug my baby and, oh, I love your baby. And they wanted to meet up. I don't know them. I never met them. They apparently fans or something and they came out of my doorstep. So when I informed people that look at this stupid behavior, some genius, some of them who actually follow me, I don't know why they follow me. Okay, you want to follow? Fine. You want to follow your favorite content creator? I can understand. But after following me, you are spewing hate. One of them told one female, she's telling me, you think you're some big superstar, you think you're some big shot. That poor person, so humble, so sweet, that he came all the way to meet you. He just wanted to feel part of the family. Why didn't you let him meet your... she's telling me, why didn't you let him meet your wife and daughter? She's a female is telling me, why didn't you? One other guy was like, this is Indian logic. Huh? One other guy was like, what if Shah Rukh Khan came outside your door? Shah Rukh Khan. What if Cristiano Ronaldo came out of your door? Wouldn't you go and meet him? Here's my response. Cristiano Ronaldo is a billionaire. Billion. He has millions of followers. He has money, he has wealth, he has class, he has common sense. Why would he come outside the door of a very average human being, very, very average, less than average? Why would he do that? For what? He has no other job. And let's assume in some parallel universe that Cristiano Ronaldo wanted to come and meet me. Let's assume. Okay, some great multiverse universe. Okay. Don't you think that he would have the common sense and the decency, up here to schedule an appointment and just say, hi, I'm just coming to meet you. There is something I need from you, from his agent or his manager. That is how they are brought up. They have a proper upbringing, unlike the roadside mentality. You don't just turn up at a person's house unannounced and say, I want to meet your wife and your daughter. I want to kiss them, hug them. Okay. And for that, see, Shah Rukh Khan and these are multi-billionaires. If they want to meet anyone, they just have to tell their secretary, just schedule an appointment. People will come running. And FYI, if in case they wanted to meet up with me and they're willing, and they're willing to, it'll be of mutual benefit. Let's say he says, I want it to be totally confidential. Then yes, you have to pay me money. Okay. Others, why should I meet you? You're a billionaire. Fine, you're a billionaire. But what am I getting? What? I'm going to come there free for you? There are a lot of rich people who send me messages. Hi, Loy, I'm a businessman. I'm the CEO of this, CEO of that. I wanted your advice on this. I wanted your opinion on this. I tell them, this is my charges. These are my charges. You pay for it. We'll schedule a call. No, Loy, I don't do anything for free. Just as you will not do anything for me for free. Why should I do something for you for free? I don't even do free for people who are poorer than you, much more poorer. Why should I give you free when you're a rich guy? Why? You're a multimillionaire. How does it benefit me, boss? What, just because you're a millionaire, I'll shake my tail like a dog for you? How does it benefit me by giving you for free? But if in case, let's say a celebrity star says, Loy, I'll meet you publicly and let it come on the news, let it be in the media, let it be on social media. I'll promote you, I'll associate publicly with you. Fine, then I get the return on investment much more because I get free publicity. So I think like a businessman. I don't think like a dumb idiot. Oh, Shah Rukh Khan wants to meet me. Amitabh Bachchan wants to meet me. No, I'm not like you. I'm sorry. If you see a superstar, our Indians go, oh, whoa. They get an orgasm. For me, I see another human being who is much more successful than me, who earns a lot more money. He's doing very well. But how does it benefit me, boss? How does it benefit my wife and kid? Maybe if I was a big fan of his, big fan, and I wanted an autograph, if in case, fine, I would stand in line. But I've not met such an individual for whom, if I take a signature on a, let's say, I take a signature piece of paper, oh, lawyer, oh, you are amazing. What I'll do with this? Post it here? Boss, there are some people who go crazy for this autograph and photograph. I'm crossed that stage. So Shah Rukh Khan and Cristiano Ronaldo, in some parallel universe, if they came outside, I would evaluate like a businessman. Understood? If they're giving me free publicity, fine. Then I will not charge. But if you want to do it in secrecy in the four walls that nobody knows, boss, pay me money. You're another human being. Okay? So I hope that answers the Shah Rukh Khan and this. If I don't spare poor people who don't have money to pay for my service, why should I spare the rich people? He has millions of dollars. Give me 0.1%. It'll solve my problems for 10 years. Okay, that is one. Second one, this female who said, oh, let them come in. These poor people, they love you so much. What if he's a pedophile? What if he has criminal background? What if he has evil intentions? What if he has a disease? He has herpes or something and he touches and he transfers it. What if? Tell me. Then who will take the responsibility for it? In fact, if you are so adamant about poor Indian, poor this, that female, I typed a message, she deleted it. Why don't you give me your phone number, your residential address, your identity? I will email it to each and every psycho who comes here and tell them, meet this lady, she will entertain you and give you everything. Why don't you do that? And for all those people who are saying, Loy, you should meet him, you are such a... Give me your phone number, give me your residential address. I will send all these mental cases to your house. Let them come to your house. Let them kiss your mother, hug your mother, kiss your sister, kiss your daughter, kiss your bum, kiss your everything. Not mine. I'm sorry, I'm not here to have every labor class roadside individual who has mental and emotional issues. There are people who are telling me, I have mental issues. I got molested when I was young and I got raped and I'm mentally gone case. I'm emotionally gone case. I want to meet alone with you. What if I invite this cuckoo to my house and then he creates a problem? Why don't you invite these psychos? So that is the first thing which I want to tell our Indians. First thing. Second one is, anytime I share a problem about India, immediately the answer is, what about something? I'll give you an example. Let's say headlines, it came, a small girl was gang raped by a couple of guys. Which is very common in India. A girl or infant got raped by. If I highlight this issue, rape happens in Pakistan also. What about that? Oh, what do you mean rape happens in India? It's a shame. What about USA? You know, USA is the highest rape. What about Europe? You know how many rapes are? Boss. I'm an Indian passport holder. You're Indian. We are speaking about our house, our land, our motherland, like you call it. So we are speaking on issues that we have in our economy, in our country, in our part of the woods. By talking about rape that is happening in USA, how does it benefit us? By speaking on the problems of Europe, how does it benefit us? How? And it, and for you who are getting butthurt about rape, why don't you go to the Indian newspaper and tell them, listen, stop publishing this. Stop publishing this because YouTubers like Loy Machedo will make a video on it. Stop publishing. And instead of coming to me and telling me, why don't you speak good? Why don't you go to the newspaper and say, please publish only good stuff? Introduce yourself as the authority in journalism and media and say, only publish good. Why are you coming to me? How did I get that newspaper? How did I get that news? I got it from the Indian media. Indian. So when the Indian media is talking about India to us Indians and to the world, I will talk about it. If you're so bugged about it, go to that Indian newspaper and say, don't publish this. Publish only rape is happening in USA, rape is happening in Europe, India, everything is fine. Okay? Then the next one. Anytime you talk of any problem, but India is a $1 trillion economy, trillion, 2 trillion, 3 trillion, 10 trillion. Modi said it'll be 10 gazillion. Okay, fine. Modi said it'll be 10 trillion. Fine. My response to you is, if India's economy, according to Modi, is 3 trillion or 10 trillion, how many trillions did you make? Like right now in your bank account, how many billions is there? Is that billions? No? What about millions? Do you have millions? Because Modi said India is making trillions, so you should also benefit, right? If your salary has not increased, if your savings has not increased, if nothing has improved about your life, nothing, then what benefit is that $1 trillion economy? India is a superpower. So how did that contribute to your super bank account, your super career? Why are you earning peanuts like a monkey, dancing like a monkey every day to go to the boss? Sir, sir, I have to go to the bus, sir. Sir, I have to go to the train, sir. Sir, I came late to the office. Sir. And you get your rupees per month. And then you have to pay all the electric and water bill and transportation and everything. And then you're left with peanuts. And then you're a superhero online. Oh, India is a $1 trillion economy. India is a superpower. India has warship and nuclear bomb. How does it affect you? How does it impact you? Anytime you talk of any problem, rape, anything, Pakistan has rape, USA has rape, Europe has rape, okay. Anytime you talk about unemployment, but India is a $1 trillion account, trillion. India is a superpower. Then why so many people are unemployed, boss? And then if nothing else, you know Kamala Harris, she's of Indian origin. You know Rishi Sunak, who's going to be Prime Minister, Indian origin. They forgot, half Pakistan origin, okay. You know Satya Nadella, you know Sundar Pichai, Ajay Banga, Indira Nooyi, Indian origin. Yeah, boss, Indian origin. Got rid of the Indian passport, took an American passport. It is like dumped your wife to take another woman. But you're still saying, you know, that guy, my sister's ex-husband. And then you have these emotional fools. India is like my mata. India is like my mother. I will not insult my mother. Yeah, if your mother doesn't take care of you, takes money from you in taxes, abuses you and dumps you, mother, what mother? It is like this guy saying, you know, cow is my mother. Okay, pork is my mother. Another guy will say, beef, goat is my mother. Another, chicken is my mother. They all can be the mother, no? Indian. And then you get geniuses. Then why don't you get rid of your Indian passport? Why don't you get rid? You know that your logic is like, oh, I have a headache. So why don't you chop your head off? You have headache, no? Chop your head off. Oh, you like to watch porn? Why don't you chop your balls and completely? Yeah, problem solved. Huh? That is a logic, right? That means only we should boost and praise and glorify. No drawbacks. Like try doing that with your son or daughter. Only praise them. Don't highlight any drawbacks. Just praise them. If they fail in the exam, oh, forget that. You failed in the exam. She also failed. He also failed. Don't worry. They all failed. You're okay. Oh, someone did something to you bad in school. It happens there also, there also, there also. So don't worry. Oh, that's how you raise your daughter and son, no? Oh, you're number one. Don't worry. You can be number one in the world. You can be a 2 trillion. Even though you have not achieved anything, 2 trillion. Will you do that? No. Then why you have to do that? See, listen. India, will it be 2 trillion? Maybe it'll be 2 trillion. Maybe it'll be a superpower. Maybe they'll have nuclear bombs after bombs. What you need to focus on is you. How does it impact your savings? Has your savings increased, salary increased, job opportunities? If that has not helped anywhere, then what is the point of this $1 trillion economy? What's the point of being a superpower? And with regards to problems, if you don't want me to talk about the problems, go to the Indian media, the newspaper, which is publishing this, and say, please don't publish this. In fact, what you should be doing is go to the men, the rapist, and say, don't do that. But you'll not do that. So then at least go to the media and tell them, stop publishing this so this YouTuber doesn't get any content. Why are you coming to me? Because they published and they circulated it to the whole world, I got the information. And now you will finally tell me, why don't you speak good about India? Why don't you do that? Why you're asking me? It's like, tell me one thing. Have you gone to any of the media news channels? Hey, listen, speak only good about India. Hey, why you don't do that? And why they are not doing that? Why don't they have a newspaper where every news is good news? Every news is praising India. Every news is complimenting India. Why? Nobody will buy it, not even you. We only react to controversy, bad news, and sensational news. Tell me, the war that is going on, they publish front page, COVID, front page, deaths, front page. Have you ever seen when there are deaths and there's a bomb and when there's a war, that in the front page they say, everyone's happy this morning. How is your good health? Let's read how to lose 5 calories and be smiley, happy. Do you think anybody will read that? No. Common sense, no? Just because you're insecure, just because you can't handle the truth, just because you're sensitive and woke, doesn't mean we have to dance to your tune. You're a nothing, you're a nobody. And if you want to really emphasize your point of view, go show your guts, go to the media house, show your monkey face to them and tell them, hey, stop. Instead of your keyboard, I'm doing my work on my channel. You create your own channel. You can put a 1-minute video on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, on, whichever app that you want, TikTok. Why don't you do that? Why do I look like your dog? Do I look like on your payroll? That also you don't offer money, right? So got it, my Indian. And when someone is correcting you, whether it's your bad smell or whether it's your bad manners or your desperation towards the opposite gender, someone is correcting and pointing it out. Why? Because this problem exists. Why? Because there have been many people before you who have done this crap. And please don't take pride in something that should be a matter of shame. Our Indians are everywhere. Everywhere you go, there are Indians. Yeah, you keep multiplying like rats and cockroaches, like a disease, like a virus, you keep multiplying. They will be everywhere. Oh, our Indians are at the top positions. If out of 100 people in a classroom, 98 are Indians, 1 is European, 1 is American, what are the chances that you'll see Indians everywhere. You're only focusing on the 1%, the 0.10000.1% who have reached the CEO. Majority are earning per month what people like some of us earn per hour. And that's a shame. Remember what I told you. If you have a toothache and you start praising about how amazing your body is, a toothache one day will get so unbearable, you will wish someone takes a hammer and breaks it. You have a disease, a tumor, a cancer, treat that first. We have a lot of problems in India that has to be treated. That is why India and Indians, with all the potential in the world, all the potential, is still considered a third world, a backward country, due to its mentality, due to the behavior of these majority. And for those of you who finally say, it's not the majority, it's a minority. India has a population of 1 billion. If you take the Pareto principle, 80-20, 80-20, 80% are the majority, 20% minority, and 20% are the bad guys. 20% is 200, almost 200 million. That's 300 million is the entire population of USA. 200 million is not a small amount. Those 200 million can cause ruckus. So remember, it's a numbers game. And feel free to let me know if I'm wrong, and tell me if what I said is correct or not. Because remember, if India was that good, if India was so amazing, people wouldn't be leaving India. People would be staying in India, and you'll never see Americans, Europeans, foreigners jump to India and forfeit their passport. It's the Indians who leave and go to US, Indians who leave and go to Canada, Indians who leave and go to Australia. I've never seen the reverse happen. Prove me wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong. All right. And for all those who take a lot of pride, oh, it's the Indian brains who are there. Yes, they have dumped the Indian passport, the Indian identity, taken a foreign passport. It's like dumping your sister and getting married to another female. Why are you taking credit for it? You should be ashamed. Good, bad, ugly, feel free. Comment down below. Love to know your thoughts. This is me signing off. Take care.